It is Sunday. Weather's been pretty unique this weekend. It's August. Doesn't feel like August. You talk to folks up in Weed and Ukiah and Mount Shasta. They got cold, rain, snow, Mount Shasta. This was this morning. This is Mount Shasta. I think it was a little early this morning. You had 15 inches of snow on that north side, 12 inches on the south side, and snow level down pretty low. Snow level was about 8,000 feet in the Sierra. They got 3 to 4 inches of snow. We got up to 2 inches of rain in far northern California. Most folks in California got, in the Bay Area, we got trace amounts of rain, maybe a tenth of an inch. But in the Park Fire Zone, they got a half inch of rain, maybe an inch. Boise got, the Boise Fire Zone, about a half inch, or an inch and a half, 2 inches. And the area south got a few scattered showers. So really good air quality, really good fire prevention, a really interesting storm, because it was extratropical. It didn't come from the tropics. That is more typical of what we get this time of year, tropical weather, right? Monsoonal moisture, hurricanes that fall apart, send their moisture north. We get thunderstorms, right? Typically this time of year, we get rain forecasts. We're freaking out because it's high fire season and you're gonna get thunderstorms. Not from this system. This system delivered snow, lower temperatures. It was windy on the peaks. I know the folks out in Burning Man weren't exactly enjoying this particular event. they had been out in the playa because it's going on right now and into next weekend. But Burning Man had like wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. So Mount Shasta is 14,179 feet tall. It's not the tallest mountain in California or in the United States. It is the 5th tallest in California. Whitney's the tallest. That's 14,505 feet. So a little geography out of the way, we get right to the temperatures. These are the forecast highs for tomorrow. So today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, temperatures on the increase. For the first time in a while, we've been pretty mild for the last week or so. I was noticing my tomato plants they're not turning red, right? Tomatoes like heat and they like sun. And this last couple of weeks has been below average temperatures and not a lot of heat and not a lot of, the sun angle's changing, so I'm losing sun on them. This is the forecast for tomorrow for the Central Valley. For Redding, south to Fresno, Redding 93, Red Bluff 94, very, very pleasant weather. As we continue forward, and days are getting shorter, so some of these temperatures are going to start to hang on, like the low 90s in Redding, more typical for early September, which is pleasant because Redding had, as well as Sacramento, had numerous days of 100 plus degree. So here we are. This is tomorrow, and this is Tuesday. What we're going to see as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday is a slight cool down. Those hot spots, just use those as your high end. So Concord on Thursday will be 93 degrees. That means San Jose on Thursday will be 82 degrees. San Jose or Santa Rosa will be 88 degrees, but it's not out of control heat. We're looking at a weather pattern that is no heat advisories, no spare the air days, just high fire danger just because of the time of year, but helped fire danger because of the fuel moistures have been increased because of this weekend's weather event. Satellite loop, what do you pick out? You pick out the fog along the coast. This is right now, which is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can open this up a little bit and we can go look at the hurricanes down here. Here's Gilma, category 3, big hurricane. Here's a tropical storm here. Lots going on in the Pacific. And so like I was saying, this is where the moisture usually comes from, and that causes thunderstorms, but not this case. This case, the storm came from up here. There's another storm right here. See that? This one came from there. This one's going to miss us, but this was our storm that went right through this track. So out in Hawaii, you've got Hone, and you see it's category 1 still. It's tracking south of the islands. Lots of rain on the Big Island last night, over a foot. They're getting, they're having flood watches, flood concerns all along the whole island chain, especially on the west and south shores. And this looks as though it's going to fall apart, go below hurricane ranking here in the next few hours, and will generally fade away, but not before causing all sorts of problems with rain. In terms of air quality, we're crushing it. This is, I think I'm on purple air here. Let's see if I can get the site to reload for us. Come on. There it goes. This is purple air. There it goes. So there's all the greens. So the air quality this time of year can so often be bad, but it's not that bad because of the system we just had. because of the westerly winds, because a whole slew of things. But look at the difference in the West Coast as it loads up here. I think it'll load up. But the whole Oregon, Boise, Idaho, Missoula, there are some red still. But when I showed you this a week ago, the whole West Coast was red. So air quality, awesome right now. And it's going to stay that way all week. This is San Francisco. There's actually some surf today, which is kind of fun for this time of year. Kind of a bonus day, I would say, because it's not typical to have not a lot of wind. See folks out enjoying the beach here. See a surfer out in the water. Swells are small. The winds are light. The fog this morning was really dense. And if you look here, you can see the fog trying to work its way in. Maybe I can refresh. There it is. There's fog trying to work its way in now. And this is Steamer's Lane. Lighthouse is back here. And the birds, oh, that's what I was going to say. I was down in Santa Cruz seeing Dad the other day. And the bird activity, because of the anchovies are running, the bird activity is stunning. Like there's just pelicans, as many birds as you're ever going to see, which is the anchovies are bringing in the whales. So we were seeing a lot of whales, a lot of humpbacks. I didn't see any grays yesterday. This is obviously more Southern California. This is down towards Ventura. This is Carpinteria Beach, and just the kind of day it is down there. So we are transitioning to the fall months.